Hi, I'm Kaylee, and this is my review of Sir Walter Scott's Heart of Midlothian. Since February is the Feb Regency Readathon, I decided to read some Sir Walter Scott, and Heart of Midlothian has been on my TBR for quite a while. I went into it knowing absolutely nothing about the story. Like with most classics that I read, I don't want to know about it beforehand because then you usually end up getting spoiled. However, then I made the mistake of reading Sir Walter Scott's introduction, and so then I basically got spoiled. I still really enjoyed it though. It was fine. It just tells about how he heard this story about something that somebody did, and then he decided to take that kind of bare bones of a story and then create a fictional story around that historical event. However, since you hear about the historical event in the introduction, then you kind of know the basics of what's going to happen in the plot. So, word to the wise, do not read the introduction. Even not the introduction by the editor and not the introduction by Sir Walter Scott. So let's dive into the basic plot and everything that I enjoyed about Heart of Midlothian. Before we get into it, please be sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you love Sir Walter Scott like I do, and make sure to follow me over on Goodreads and Instagram and all the places so you can hear about all the classics that I'm reading. In Heart of Midlothian, Jeannie Deans is horrified to learn that her sister Effie has been arrested on a charge of child murder. Effie insists that she is innocent and that her baby was taken from her immediately after his birth. But Effie refuses to tell anyone who the father is. The lawyers assure Jeannie that there is a loophole in the law, and that if Jeannie will only testify that her sister told her about the pregnancy before the child was born, then Effie cannot be prosecuted under the law. But Jeannie is from a staunchly religious family, and she feels that she cannot tell a lie under oath. And so Effie is condemned to death. And Jeannie undertakes a long and dangerous journey to London to seek a pardon directly from the king. This book is so brilliant. I just loved every page. Sir Walter Scott has such a genius for writing exciting adventures and compelling characters. Certainly, he can be a bit long-winded at times, but that just adds to the flavor of history. Jeannie Deans is an incredible main character with many complex layers, but her most important trait is how she was brought up to obey godly precepts. She cannot reconcile with her conscience to lie at any time, and especially not under oath in a court of law, even if it means saving her sister's life. I just love that Jeannie concocts this whole plan of going to London all on her own. She is independent and capable and smart. She has a gentle spirit, but with a fierce will of her own. And she remains undaunted in the face of obstacles and danger and privations. And that steady courage is what gives her a calm wisdom in every circumstance in which she is placed. One of my favorite things about Sir Walter Scott's works is that he often has poor, common people interacting with nobility of very high rank. And those of high rank appreciate the wise simplicity of the commoners and respect their bravery and good sense. One of my favorite scenes in this book is when Jeannie is talking to a duke, and they get to talking about the making of cheese and which breeds of cows have the best milk for cheese making. This juxtaposition of the high and the low has a lovely humor to it, but it also illustrates that people of all ranks are the same everywhere, no matter their education or status. One of the main themes of this book is the pursuit of heroic action and what it means to truly be a hero or heroine. There's a side character who joins a band of ruffians and thieves because he's craving the danger and the heroic action that a sedentary society cannot give him. But Scott proves through the story that heroic action is possible within the confines of the law, and even within the confines of a peaceful and sedentary life. Jeannie Deans heroically tries to save her sister from the gallows by undertaking the journey to London alone, and in all the dangers that she endures, she responds with heroic action and sacrifice that wins admiration from all who know her. She doesn't need to carry a sword or a pistol to be a hero. She wins the battle with her gentleness and determination. And the best part of her character is that she's entirely unconscious of her own heroism. She's just doing what she believes to be right and trusting God for the outcome. I also love the themes of family loyalty, national pride, faith in God, and sisterly devotion. The story is full of humor and adventure and intrigue. I got really emotional a few times and ended up crying at these sad or distressing scenes. Scott just has that eloquence in his writing that really tugs at your heart and inspires your soul. I absolutely loved Heart of Midlothian. This book kind of reminded me yet again why I just adore Sir Walter Scott so much. The edition that I read also had a Scottish glossary in the back, so you could look up all the Scottish words that they're using. However, I've been reading so much Scott for so many years that there were only a few things that I had to look up. Some of them I've started to kind of remember some of the words, or at least be able to guess at their meanings just based on the context. So I was kind of proud of myself. I didn't have to use the glossary that much. Please leave me a comment and let me know what is one of your favorite works by Sir Walter Scott. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and remember, the right book in the right hands at the right time can change the world.